What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Once again, we are back here in the garage and we have another vehicle to work on. This one's not that big of a dent, but I'll show you what we have. It's a newer Toyota Corolla and the customer is really bothered by this door. You can see it's not big, but it is really sharp. You can tell that center, those two little dents in there are really deep, a little paint damage, and then you can see it high up top. The bracing actually runs right along there. There's actually a little dent there, no big deal. But the customer is really worried about that, how deep they are. Every time he walks up to the car, you see that shadow of those two dents. So I think we can help him out. It's not going to come out perfect whatsoever, but I think we can make it so it's not so noticeable for him. What I'm going to do, we'll go in through the electrical, socket in the back there. We have plenty of access that way. And what I'm going to do is probably tap down that whole area, open up those dents bigger. That way we can relieve that pressure from the center of the dent and work it up that way. Just take it slow. I think we can make it look good. I know what the customer wants. We kind of are on the same page. So we'll see if we can help them out. Once again, we'll take you along with us as we normally do, and we'll see how this thing turns out. Let's get going. Okay, so as you saw in the video, it's kind of happening the way I said I was going to do it. I basically want to tap down that area around the two dents to open that up. Now, I'm not going to be able to tap it down as much as I would like because of that bracing up top there. With those two little sharp dents, usually it would probably be a softball-sized dent to do that right, to tap down that deepness around it so you can relieve that pressure in the inside of that dent. But since the paint's already cracked, we don't have to worry about that. Not that we want to paint the crack more, but it's already cracked, so we don't have to worry about maybe getting a little splinter in the center because it's going to get touched up anyway. I'll show you what we have. So you can see the difference from before when there was two little sharp dents. Now you can kind of see that whole area. It's about a $50 size, maybe a little bigger. That just gives me access to get into that center of the dent and kind of relieve that pressure without pushing up the whole area around it. So just figured I'd share that with you. We're going to get in now through the electrical outlet. As I mentioned before, I'll show you plenty of access in here. So you could go right inside here. There's plenty of access. So we'll touch it that way and get going. Let's do it. finished up, it came out really nice. That bracing did make it a little difficult, you know, trying to tap it and everything. It kind of kept holding up the dent, but the metal is really thin on this car, and that actually worked to my advantage. Usually I don't like that, but with this one, since it was so thin, I was able to get in that center and start working it out. That helped me a lot with this. I'll show you the results here. It came out really nice. You can see, you know, still a little paint damage there, but the dent is looking pretty good. I'm really happy with the results. And the customer bought touch-up, but I think it's the wrong color. You can kind of see the car's like a blue, and this is more of like a gray. So we're gonna have to get different touch-up for that. He can stop back later if he, you know, take that back and get the different touch-up. I'll be happy to touch it up for him. But as far as tools, we didn't use too much. We just used the heat gun, the hammer and tap down, and that red handle tool. That's a tool, that red handle tool. I actually bought that from a dent convention one time, just from like a cheaper company. The style of it, I'll show you what it looks like. It's just a regular double bend with a little knife blade on it. Nice little tool. So I actually broke it on doing a dent on another car, and I had Ultra make me that tool the exact same specs just because I like that tool so much. So, and Ultra is really nice tools. I love their tools. So that worked out nice on that one. That was like a perfect tool for that. So yeah, I think the customer is going to be happy with it. Sorry about my voice. Allergies are killing me, but customers should be happy with it. I'm happy with the results. Hopefully you guys like the video. If you can, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the videos. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them for you. But we'll end it on this. We'll end it taking out that other dent, and we'll catch you next time.